were called on by the Chief of Army Staff a short while ago. How important is this now?
Listen, morale, for instance, is definitely going to boost their morale. It cannot really be described because there are no what they call limits for it. It can be felt. That is most important.
Yes.
And when a leader of his stature, when he goes out there, the morale is extremely high. There are boundaries to it. I'll again narrate an incident, a true story, which will let you know as to what morale is and what our Indian soldier is. This is a story by Chief Minister, ex-Chief Minister, Mr. Dhumal of Himachal, told to me. After Kargil, he was going to Chandimandir Hospital distributing some gift. And one of the soldiers did not pull out his hands from his blanket to receive the gift. So Mr. Dhumal went 2 beds ahead and came back. And he asked the soldier, "Are you annoyed with me?" So he says, "No." So you see, he didn't receive the gift. He says, "Saab, mere dono haath aur dono pair kate hue hain." So Mr. Dhumal said, "दर्द बहुत होती होगी." कहता साहब कल तक नहीं थी लेकिन आज नहीं है. तो कल तक थी, आज नहीं है. He says why? क्योंकि कहता है कल रात को जो है टाइगर हिल हमारी फौज ने फतेह कर दी है. Now this is the kind of morale which our troops have. So the mere fact the Prime Minister is going and meeting them, talking to them, confabulating with them, I think that in itself brings in that kind of high morale where this chap says, "Ab mujhe koi dard nahi hai, aap aa gaye hain." So morale has to be felt. It cannot really be described. It has to be felt. And these are the ripples which will go through all these people. This is a landmark day for them throughout their lives. And one more takeaway I'd just like to make a mention, what Geeta was making a mention. She said a few lines about China. The only language which China understands strategically is messaging. We have to give a strong message to China, and that's the time he backs off. Otherwise, he will keep advancing and he'll keep subduing the opponent if you do not give a strong message. By the Prime Minister's visit, it's a very strong message. And what General Pannu had described beautifully well, complacency. You see, Chinese are hidebound by Sun Tzu, his sayings. And I repeat this, which I've already said, in line with what Mr. Pannu, General Pannu has said. He says, hold a dagger behind your cloak, disarm the enemy with your smile. When he's disarmed, stab him. Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai 62, even now, Z coming out here, all smiles, everything. And when we took him for granted, whoa, he's a friend. We are walking the talk together. And that's the time he's stabbed.
Yes.
So that kind of complacency we cannot afford to do with China. There is hereafter a trust deficit with China.
Total trust deficit. Well said, General. There is a total trust deficit. India will go only by actions, not by words. And that is very clearly reflective for what we're seeing already on the ground. Quick word in from Gaurav Sawant as well, who's just returned from Leh Ladakh, and he's reported on war during the Kargil conflict as well. Also welcoming onto our coverage Major General G.G. Dwivedi onto our coverage, because we want to get a fantastic panel of veterans, because nobody can give you a flavor of what this visit means better than veterans. Gaurav, coming to you first. One visit, one look is greater than 1,000 reports. The Prime Minister understood to be meeting with the braves of the Galwan incident right now, Gaurav.
And Shiv, that's a strategic message to our soldiers on ground, to our country in particular, and to the world in general, and a message that China will be watching very closely. China reads tea leaves. This is writing on the wall for China to read. That so-called banner drill, as far as China is concerned, that India will not buckle under Chinese pressure. On the contrary, Shiv, this actually is a golden opportunity for India to wash the stains of 1962. India's much better prepared. India's army is much better deployed. India's strategically, tactically, in every which way, from the high Himalayas to Indian Ocean region to South China Sea, North Arabian Sea, our army, navy and air force all very well poised to send out a message to China that we will not permit China to bully us anymore. We will not permit salami slicing anymore. That's the message that the Prime Minister is giving out. After that message was given by Colonel Santosh Babu and the 20 braves who made the supreme sacrifice of their lives, perhaps killing and injuring more than 40 Chinese soldiers, that India will not buckle down, India will push back, and China cannot continue to bully us at all anymore.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.